Hello guys, in this video I'm going to explain how to write the code and execute for 8051 programs by using Keil Microvision 5 software. For that you need to open Keil Microvision 5 software. I already installed in my laptop so that I could open it. If you don't have, just install, and I explained the procedure in the previous video. Just you open my previous video. So after opening Keil Microvision 5 software, the interface looks like ARM Keil Microvision 5. Though it looks tricky and tough to create write the codes, I'll tell in a simple way. And this is the first page when you open Microvision Keil software. Already one project was opened, Satish KM. Just I am closing that project. The main thing is you should create a project and write the file, add, build, debug and execute. So the simple procedure is project, file, add, build, debug and execute. ABDE, add, build, debug, execute. So to create a project, first we need to go to file menu. In that you should go to project tab and create new Microvision project, and you can give any name which is user friendly to you, and just look at the path. It is at Keil 5 C51 examples hello folder. Just creating a folder like Satish 8051. This is my project name. After clicking on save button, it asks you select device for the target, and here you should search the device name, that is our microcontroller name. Generally we use a kind of microcontroller. Its number is very difficult to remember. Just press RD2 in the search button. It shows some device under microchip tab, and you should choose 8089C51 RD2. I'm telling again, 8089C51 RD2, where 80 stands for Atmel. After selecting this, click on OK button. Then it asks you copy startup.a51 to project folder and add file to project. Yes. After clicking on yes, it once again asks file startup.a51 already exists. Alright, yes. So now look at here in the project window. Here on the left side you have a project window. In that we have project name as Satish 8051. I created a project successfully. After creating this project, you need to write the code by opening a file or by creating a file. For that you should go to menu. In that menu, go to file and go to new. So when you click on new, a text window will come. In that you should type the code, whatever the program you want to execute. I already have some programs. Just I am copying the code, and this program is meant for write an assembly language program to move the data from one register to another register in 8051. So these are the 5 or 6 instructions. I'm copying, and go to your Keil software, and you should right click, paste, and look at here, all the instructions are in black color. After this you should save. For saving, you should click on save button. While after clicking on save button, it asks you the path. Better you create a folder so that all the files will be in a single folder. Just I am creating a folder on the desktop or wherever you want. Just I go to D drive or any kind of drive. I am creating a new folder so that all the programs in the future will be copied in this folder, and I am giving the folder name as 8051 programs. And click on open button. Just I'm telling again, I created a folder in D drive and its name is 8051 programs. In that the actual program name is experiment 1. or I'm typing like exp1a. This is my program, and remember here the extension should be ASM. If you do not give ASM, it will not be added in the future. So that is why while giving the file name, just you remember the extension should be .asm, and the file name or the program name is exp1, which is experiment number 1a. Just I'm going to click on save button. Yes, so now the colors have been changed from black to blue and red and green, and the file name text1 was renamed as exp1a.asm. And the next thing I told you, after creating the project and file, you should remember the procedure ABDE, which stands for adding the program, building the program, debugging the program, and executing the program. So for that you should go to target. In the target you should right click on source group 1. Just I'm telling again, right click on source group 1. Source group 1 is inside the target. After right click on source group 1, so to get source group 1, you should go to target. Here you find a plus button, you should click on it, and when you click on, you will get one more tree path source group 1, and left side of the source group 1 you find one more plus button. When you click on startup.a51 will be there, and after opening this you should right click on source group 1 folder. Then you have many options. I told you first we need to add existing file, because already file was existing here. Hence you should go to add existing file. After clicking on, I told you the programs are stored in this PC, D drive, and 8051 programs. I am going to this PC and D drive, and D drive you have folder 8051 programs. Just look at here, exp1a.asm is the already saved program is here. Just I am clicking. Just if you click on add button, automatically here below the startup A51 a file will be added. Look at here, now it was not there. If I click on add button, automatically exp1a.asm will be added here. After adding, just you click on close button. So I added here. So after adding the program, I told you after A you should get B, that is building. So for build button, here you have a button like below the edit button or folder open button, you have an icon called down arrow button, that is build F7 shortcut. So if you click on build button, here the build output is nil, a build output will be generated. Now I am clicking on build button. After clicking on build button, the build output will be displayed here. Assembling exp1a.asm. It shows some warnings and errors. It's showing yes, look at here, 0 errors and 3 warnings. So you can neglect the warnings because 3 warnings are compulsory. So after building, after A, B, there is no C actually, and you should go to debug, A, B, D. So here you have an icon called D again, which is like a magnifier symbol. Inside there is a D button. So there is a shortcut for Control F5. Even if you can find this debug here also, start stop debug in the debug tab in the menu. Just I am clicking debug button after build. If I click debug button, automatically 2 windows will be opened. Just I am clicking debug button. So it shows one message like evaluation mode, running with code size limit 2 kilobytes. Just click on OK button. So I told you there will be 2 tabs will be opened automatically. So this is your actual program. This is startup A51. This is actual program. This is startup A51. So after adding, building, debugging, next you need to execute it. For execution there are many ways. One is beside this RST and below the save button you have a flower bracket inside an arrow, a flower bracket outside an arrow, a flower bracket coming inside from outside, and a flower bracket left hand side. So better I choose this an arrow inside a flower bracket, which stands for step by step execution. So that means every instruction is executed step by step and results will be shown automatically. Just look at here, all the register window will be opened here. So to open register window, you can go to view, you can click it on register window. Here you can find register window. So register window was closed. Now I am going to once again view, click on register window. So register window, there are many registers, R0 to R7 and accumulator, B, stack pointer, program counter, data pointer, many registers are there. Look at here. Here the program is meant for transferring the data from one register to other register, that is R1 to R2 via accumulator. The number 12H hexadecimal will be transferred from R1 and once again it is transferred to R2. So for that I am clicking on execution button. After addition, building, debugging, I am going for execution. If you click on execute button, just look at here, automatically R1 will be replaced with 0x12, that is 0x means hexadecimal 12, and accumulator also stored with 0x12. Earlier it was 0. Now if I click on once again this F7, that is F11, that is step by step execution. Just look at here, R2 is also stored with 0x12, that is the contents of accumulator have been copied to register R2. So that is from R1 to R2 the contents are copied via accumulator. In this way the program will be executed. If you click on once again, an error will come. So this is the end of the program. In this way the program will be executed. Now I'll tell you how to add a new program to the existing project. So for that you should go to project window. Just I'm closing this register window. So if I close register window, beside that there is a project window is there, and I need to write one more program. For that you should go to file, should go to new, text2 will be created. I'm typing the code again. Already I have the programs, and this is the second program, experiment number 1B, and the purpose of this program is write an assembly language program to move the data from one location to another location in internal RAM. That is, the contents of one location of memory is moved to another location inside the internal RAM. And this is the program which contains almost 4-5 instructions. I'm copying the code. I copied already. Just go to your Keil software. In text2, just I'm copying, I'm pasting the instructions. Here you can have comments also by using semicolon button. These comments are not compulsory, you can remove also. Even you can put comments also after semicolon button. So there are 5 instructions. So after writing the code is in black color. Then you should click on save button. I told you all the programs will be stored in D drive 8051 programs, and its name should be experiment 1B. Already I have 1A, just I am renaming as 1B by choosing the same file name. Sorry, not to 1B. .asm should not forget, should give an extension .asm. So I'm clicking save button. If I click save button, the contents in the code were color of the content will be changed. Just look at here, the color will be changed from black to blue, red and green. So after writing the code, you should add it. So for adding, you should go to source. If you click on, there will not be any add button. So earlier I faced same situation for many things. That is why I created many projects for each and every program. So instead of writing code for different projects, in the same project you can have many codes also, many programs. For that, just the shortcut is just again click on debug button. If you click on debug button, nothing will happen. Just it will be refreshed, and go to source group in the project window and click it on and right click. Just look at here, earlier there was no such type of options here when you right click on the source group. Now there are many options. Now I told you what is the first step. The first step is adding existing files to group source group 1. I'm clicking on it, and just I should choose exp1b, which is a new program. So if I click on add button, there will be new tree or new file will be created below the exp1a.asm. Just I clicked on add button. Just look at here, exp1b.asm was created. After adding, just you click on close button, and after A you should get B, so that is building. So click on build button. So when you click on build button, the report of build output will be changed. So I clicked on build button, this down arrow button below the folder open. Just click at here, exp1b is assembled, linked, and report will be shown after few seconds. Some errors and warnings. Earlier there were 3 warnings, now here 0 errors and 4 warnings. Just you can ignore the warnings also. So after building, there is no C, you should go A, B, D, just debug. So after building, you should click on debug button. Just click on debug button. Evaluation mode running with code size limit 2K. Just click on OK button. So debugging is also finished. So finish debugging. After finishing debugging, next E, A, B, D, E. So E stands for execution. That is, you can execute your code by instruction by using step, that is F11. Before that, actually the focus of the program is, I told you, write an assembly language program to move the data from one location to other location. So that means we should check the location details or the contents of the location before execution. So for that, the locations can be seen by using a procedure called view. Should go to view button. So memory can be viewed by using a view button. Here we have many icons or many options. Here you can get memory windows. So in the view tab we have memory windows, and click on memory 1. So it is not shown if I click once. So once again you should go to view button, go to memory windows, and click on memory 1. Just look at here, memory 1 was displayed in the right bottommost corner. And for viewing or for seeing internal memory, you should use I for internal memory, I colon, and the contents of memory locations are here. Just look at here, the program, if you see, the program is 40H and 50H. 40H is the address of the location and 50H is the destination address. So that is why just I am looking here, here 40H. So internal memory, that is I colon 40H. Remember 40, and you should also type H and hit enter. So look at here, I colon 0x40, that means internal memory, 0x means hexadecimal, 40 means 40 address. Here the contents are 0. Now this 0 was replaced by 12. Just look at here, if I click on the execute button, now look at here, the contents are 0. Just look at here, 13. So in the program, 13H has 13H was sent to 40H after the second instruction. That was happened here, 13. Now look at here, 50H. 50H is somewhere here, or I can select 50H also, I colon 50H. I colon 50H. The contents of 50H, that is internal RAM 0x50 are 0. Now if I click on this execute button step, the contents of 50H, earlier it was 0, now it was replaced by 13H. Look at here, yes, look at here, the 50H location 13 number was stored. So in this way you can run many programs within the same project. Thank you.